You twisted, your girl's a whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to this.
We are looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Up next, it's our main event between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. On the return, this is Etienne. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Throwing on first down. Fields. Left side. That's there. Caught. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 24 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 319. All right.
On first down, they'll run. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Scott. 331, 331. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, right tonight. All right.
They give it to him again.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Let's see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Here's Braden Narvison for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Go, go!
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Son, they said 30 left.
Now it's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bayshore and he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
13 loose.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, kill, 13 loop. 11. Here we go.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, Soko, hot. Check, Panther. Alert. Hey, Silver.
Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 20-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's out in the clear. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. Fields out of the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Has it down close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. For the point after, here's Narvison. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And off to the races, middle of the field! The 40! Into the red zone! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Well, I know you, Caden, you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Gun. Hey. 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Think right. Hey, Ron. 30 left. Son, it's on.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. The Buccaneers leading so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
Soka, hot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Silver.
Lawrence fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this one belongs to the Bucs.
Buccaneers 13, Jaguars 8. Cam Little to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Easy. Here you go. 3-19. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers hold an 11-point advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for 2.
Don't jump. Ready?
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Jaguars 8.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
30 left. Hey, tomato. Done. 11, Agate.
Lawrence with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Damn gun. 30 left. 11.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
11, Agate.
Tootin. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Ollie set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets up the edge to the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut the lead to just a field goal. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson Wilson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And drawn up here for Lawrence. And he gets into the end zone. That lead is now whittled down to a single point. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's...
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Hey. Take right open. Oh, here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. Now he's past the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
11, ag it.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
25.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, shot. Green 9, take it, shot.
They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Blue 58, go.
Another carry for him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go, son. No mas, no mas.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Here we go.
And off to Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Second down, give to Tootin. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd down, Bucs in the dime set defensively.
Hey, Lion! Sink! Hey, Soko, so high! Hey, I'm gun.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Decent 24. Hey, kill. Go. 30, 11.
Trying on 4th down, it's Lawrence. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime.
11.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Fields on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
West right zit. Sit high.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, go. 11. Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Easy, read him. Gun. 13, look, think right.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
13, Luke. 11. Easy, read him, 54. Silver.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, Soko, hot. Go, let's go. 11, Agate. Go. Silver.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They're all set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, 331.
He's back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Cut out left. No one's around him. He's got space. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Offensive line fast.
Jaguars. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, kill! Silver.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Ooh, puts some air under this one. Right side. They connect on the deep shot. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Think right open.
Tootin with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
All right, here we go. Hey, I'm gun.
All right, it's a quick throw out wide. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
11.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. 13. Son. Sink right. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's got a man left. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
30 left. Go. Sink right. Silver.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, Eve, great job. Hey, change your time. 30 left. Hot.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. This one's caught. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hey, kill! On the red. Hey, tomato. Done. Go, let's go. 13, Lou. Silver.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Easy. Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Quick throw finds about right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Design run for Lawrence. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 wins. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Point after, up and good by Narveson. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers, 52.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, go. Hey, think right. 30 left. 11, again. Go. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. As the open man downfield. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Hey,
Offense in the hurry up here.
I'm gone.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. The check down goes to Tootin. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Jaguars, 66. Buccaneers,
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, Right.
Dive play straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A pistol snap. Fields. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? 551. Go.
And send a receiver left. Fields on 3rd. Caught by Washington, left side. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 27 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Here we go, son. Start low, son.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Shotgun snap to Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Fields out of the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. They influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Taking on first and 10. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Keeps on going! And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter, think right. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
First down throw, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Easy. Hey.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
23. Hey, Ginger. Done. 13, Lou.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Has it in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Buccaneers, 52.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. A couple yards short at the 23. Bucs to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Second down and 10. Fields forced out to his right. He can run it. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to him. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 5-yard line.
Fields looking to throw. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Heard this to the line. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Jump off caught by his back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Goes to the hurry up here. Now Fields. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Hey, in this situation, why not? I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
Here we go.
Pushing for the end zone. And also the football. It's not loose. And it looks like the defense got it. No touchdown. They recover, and this is going to be a touchback. Now, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Easy, read a 20. Hey, tomato. Done. 11, Agate. 11. 30 left. 13, Luke.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Fights his way through a tackle. And the Buccaneers make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. My partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
posted in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Jono. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the Bill. There we again. Bottles in again. Up the cup, put it in the air. I'm throwing up, I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Two, three, four. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. down before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight.